Hello everyone, we're here, and we're back at the usual, so burp, down there go brr. Hopefully, I am reasonably informed that we are soon to be escaping Stormblood. About freaking time. I am absolutely so done with this place. I want out. I'm so bored. Well, that's not a good start. There you go. Oh, that's right. Yeah, I was in Limsa. Lim dim 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 dim. Dim 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 dim. Alright. Aft castle. Aft. And it crashed. Wow, that was...
Wow.
Limsa Limsa.
Start to crash in...
30 seconds.
Wow.
Limso lim nim nim nim. Not good place to be. Got it. Holy cow, Final Fantasy. Can you hold it together for 30 freaking seconds?
No. I don't want you to lose any time.
I'm losing time right meow. I'm losing time because I can't escape this place. But the wife is here keeping me company. She's building a model crab, which is adorable. She'll post pictures later. And she's already finished.
I thought you meant me.
Yes, you are adorable. And so's the crab. She also built herself a Miku.
You build it.
And you put it together.
It's a figure.
You put it together. She got a Miku. She's very happy about it. She's going to make it look really cool. Crab has stickers?
Yeah. Got decals. I like the one that makes him look like a character.
Oh. Are you going to drift the crab?
Yes.
Hilarious. Alright, let's get the f out of Limsa before this place melts.
Linda.
It's Gabu, come see. This is Milston. World full. Fix it. Yeah, nah. I'm trying valiantly to get past this part of the storyline because it's in Limsa, and Limsa Lomimsa is just a fucking menace.
Here he is, my lady.
Small creature. See the creature. Look at the twitch.
Time to creature.
It is adorable.
It's been too long.
Yes. She's going to Tokyo drift the crab, and it will be hilarious.
You can't drift a crab.
They go sideways, they drift themselves.
That's true.
If he can... I see. You're still
This little creature has PTSD. And we're not on.
He's not special.
I'm proud of you.
Wife.
Wow.
Yay, good wife. A gift was sent to you from Bard. It was a head pack. Enjoy.
We promised that we would come and visit you together,
Yeah.
didn't we? Alphino and I. I'm sorry that we haven't managed that yet.
I mean, yeah, at this point, half of them have had some kind of horrible traumatic thing happen to them. I'm still convinced that several of them have been tempered by the light god.
Remind you of that night, of the stars beyond count.
Especially since they all started to have just freaking migraine powers, so...
I was feeling pretty low back then. Powerless. But I knew that my brother was close by if I needed him, and that the others would be waiting for me back at the Rising Stones.
Oh yes, tell us how you're not a damsel in distress, despite every single freaking time you've been a damsel in distress. I literally have this sword that allows me to turn magic directly into stabs, and yet I'm still a damsel in distress.
Since coming to Eorzea. Been reminded again and again of my
It literally is! That thing on... Thing messed up. That thing on her hip is literally a magic bullshit sword that lets her turn her magic directly into stabs, because she was just using vast, overwhelming magic power to make a magic sword, and someone was like, that seems really tiring. Here's a thing so you can just channel it, so now you have a stabby. And she was like, sweet. And still damsel in distress. Some of these characters are not written nearly as well as others.
And for that, I am grateful. I don't know what I'd do without you.
Anyways, we gave her encouragement. We did our good deed for the day. Get me out of fucking Stormblood already. Listen here, you tiny knife-eared.
Enough brooding for one day.
Well, you don't gotta be racist.
Come on. We
You're
have
right,
friends
she's a
to
half-blood.
save.
I think. I don't even know or care. All I know is Ranger is like 8 foot tall, and for some reason Alpha Node and her are like 4 foot tall. I don't know nor care. Apparently, if I was at the end game already, I'd be able to see the new content stuff, including the giant lion lady, which everyone is horny for. Except for like 5 chuds on the internet because they found out that a trans lady voiced the giant hot lion lady and they got so upset.
Who cares?
Bitches. Imagine being so basic. Oh no, we thought she was hot till we found out that the voice lady wasn't.
Is the character trans? Then who, like, why would they even care? Like, people get voiced by a lot of different things.
Because they're little bitches. It is just a case of internet bitchitis.
If the character's not even trans, what the fuck do they care?
Because big man baby rage because oh, the hot lady voice is not done by a lady, they say these. And they're just it's just
okay, but under that argument I will push that deeper voiced women are hotter.
Agreed.
Are they just mad because technically by their logic that makes them gay?
I mean, they probably said the same about Dr. Girlfriend and
I
Venture
love
Brothers.
Dr. Girlfriend. I didn't realize she was a trans joke. I thought she just had a hot voice.
Ironically done by a guy.
I know, right? I thought she was just hot.
Grandmother in Philly had a wealth of connections, and I'd like to find a way to save everyone. Probably not, but who cares? Can't we continue the f***ing story? You know, maybe if we don't continue things, then they'll all just die. So maybe we should continue. Yeah, Dr. Mrs. the Monarch in Venture Brothers. There was a couple of times where people, like, they very actively addressed the, no, she's not a trans person. She's just, you know, she's not a trans lady. She just smokes a lot. And the voice actor for Dr. Girlfriend is Doc Samson. I think it's what Doc Hammer, sorry.
Populares no longer present an obstacle. Now is
Right?
the time to bring the Empire's might to bear.
You liked her cupcakes and her deep voice.
A word from your radiance is all it takes.
True. She also had nice legs.
But one word, and the Imperial army will fall upon Alamigo as a pack of bloodthirsty wolves and tear the
You like that
Federation
too?
apart.
I'm surprised you haven't drawn her in a pinup style.
I could. Well, that's the thing. I never watched a lot of Venture Bros.
Yeah.
It's not really my thing.
Have you no words for me?
She was cute.
Draw in her pinup style and just say, you're just mad that you can't be me.
Despite the lengths I go to, an emissary playing the part of a fool. When first I took this face, I swore to use all of
Huh?
my knowledge, all of
Fan
my
base on that is
power
kind of done in like.
to further
Yeah.
the cause of the Empire. My deeds stand testament to my
Ah,
commitment.
yeah. See? So it is a
And
it is a
with
dude
this
meat
adamant
puppeting
flesh at my
Xenos.
disposal, I could destroy
Yeah.
the Icon Slayer as easily as one might.
I mean, there was
slay
that
a lion.
too.
Why do you
Alright,
hesitate?
Crab. Decorate.
Decorate crab. This adamant flesh. I mean, you could just say he's gay. Like, you don't have to be mean.
Is resourceful. Though victory is certain now, it will not remain so indefinitely. Deliberate if you must, but be quick about it. We'll speak again when you have unburdened yourself of doubt. Until then, I take my leave.
Father.
Father.
Oni-chan? Oni-chan?
This Xenos puppet is petulant as shit. I love it.
Oni-chan.
Wife saying terrible things in the background. I like that he's got a matched set of bitches on his throne.
Oh, I wish I had a match set of bitches.
should be the one to sigh.
He's got one bitch to one side that's in red armor with a horn for one direction. On the other side, a bitch in blue with a horn facing the other way. He literally has a matched set.
My rest, and then thanks
Love
to
sharp
Lahabrea's
horn.
crowning act of idiocy, our favorite emissary sees fit to summon me back.
I've heard that this person is just the ultimate thirst trap.
Elizabeth was
Look at
never
this.
a warrior, a most
Eh?
tiresome
I
traitor.
don't know.
You not
Apparently he is an unrepentant shitter and just like disaster trash man extraordinaire that people seem to really thirst for. I don't know why yet, but we're going to find out.
Have you no
I'm
words
gonna do
for
like
me,
crazy.
Lisa? No matter. I've long grown weary of this mummery.
All I know is he is apparently a dumpster fire and
Now,
beloved
my
for it.
dearest grandson, let me remind you of your place in the simplest of terms.
Mirror? Oh, hey.
It's too small and I put it on wrong and I tore it up. But I have 3 different
You
colors
do
of
not
it, so it's
make
fine.
judgments, you administer them. Swiftly and to the letter. Naught else is your concern.
Grandfather? Isn't their grandfather supposed to be
Elizabeth
dead?
may be an insufferable bore, but he is no fool. His choices as emissary seldom err.
Koto-san?
If aught threatens the balance twixt light and
Anya?
dark, it falls to you to remove it.
I love you, dear.
Got fucked up.
Are you having fun?
By your
I
own
don't know,
hands
father.
or by your
Hey.
armies, you
I think my voice is too deep for you to pull that off well, though.
Oni-chan.
Oni-chan.
Hey.
Oni-chan.
That is why this empire
Ah.
exists. Why I built it.
There you go. We got a good one out of her.
I'm very good at that.
Yes, you are.
Oh dear. Have I touched a nerve? You always were an easy one to read. I pity you, I do.
Hey.
As they say, ignorance is bliss.
I know.
And I know how much happier you would be not knowing
Oh,
the
no,
things
no.
you
Wait a
know.
minute.
Rudderella! Rudderella!
The founding father was an Asian, and he created the empire solely for the purpose of sowing the
Konnichiwa.
seeds of
DP
chaos.
Yeah.
Banana!
The Guardians were all Asians. Always have been.
Take it personally.
It's all
I may
Asians?
be
Always has been.
guilty.
Rudderella!
Rhoda?
Rudderella! Rudderella!
To bring about a calamity requires no small amount of power, and there is no surer way to.
There really was no point to him reeing like that. He was British. He was just being a fucking weirdo. I mean, like, look at him. Of course he was being a weirdo. But still, like,
long and hard, and I must say I am quite
Spent so
pleased
much time
with
in
my
it.
handiwork.
he spent time everywhere.
Paltry
They really want, like,
seems
there was no
the
reason for him to
house
re and do a bunch of the other stuff. He was just fucking weird. Well, that was rude. Did he just fucking slow roll it? He did. Yes.
Fiends are overfond of your own.
He just fucking slow rolled down the stairs. Awesome.
Mark me, Asian. Man is the master of his own destiny.
Just. That was uncalled for.
You don't tell.
Just fucking shot him. Just let him fall down the stairs. He's apparently fine. Just grumpy about it.
Waste of time and energy.
Sad boy
Both
hours.
yours and mine.
One thing I appreciated is every time they have like pairs of minions, that tend to be just really fun to watch. So I'm looking forward to seeing what happens with red and blue over there.
Lest you forget you are Emperor now. If you wish to spout drivel about man's destiny, save it for the masses.
Like, I can assume that they're going to do some kind of shenanigans, because every time we see pairs of them, they're always doing something goofy. I mean, yeah, if I knew somebody was immortal and I could just fucking put a bullet in them, I would.
Oh, I do it all the time.
They do in Arc Knights.
Yeah.
Penguin gets shot, stabbed, and everything else a lot. The Gators, the one that argue over whether you have fat tail or long tail, they have that toucan who is also immortal, and they use him to test technology that they're building. So you'll be in a mech, and if the mech blows up, it's fine. The pilot's immortal.
You know, you get kind of immune to pain. You know, that's one of the reasons old people have such a high pain tolerance. I wonder if that works for immortals. So eventually, you just don't feel any pain.
Yeah, it never really says if they do or don't feel pain. The Penguin kind of like makes a show of it, but I don't think he actually feels anything. He does get grumpy about like his stuff getting messed up, because like, you know, where would you find a Tupac shirt in that version of modern day? You wouldn't. He has a Tupac shirt.
Of course he does.
Why? Where it came from? Penguin has a Tupac shirt.
He likes rap, right? So
Yes.
Of course he does.
Yes. Where did he get a Tupac shirt? In the not Earth.
I don't judge how people live their lives. God, I'll leave them alone.
It's like, so this is fine.
Where'd you get your bullet fidget spinner? I don't care, just leave him alone.
I like my bullet fidget spinner.
You can buy Paul bullet dice, D&D dice off of the throne.
Yeah.
You want to add more hours to his suffering.
We added a thing of D&D dice on the throne. It's a revolver cylinder that has bullet-shaped dice.
I wanted to share it, but we can't seem to share stuff. I even tried on my phone.
Yeah. Even if you logged in on the phone, it wasn't working?
Yeah.
Yeah, you might have to put in a support ticket for it then, because it said that basically, like, there might be stuff going on Twitter's end. Because, like,
Twitter.
yeah, because, like, with the, on, like, the computer, it can be your ad block, but if it wasn't even working on your cell phone, then yeah.
I don't have no ad blocks on my cell phone, unfortunately. So I watch videos on YouTube on that. And then YouTube's like, turn off your ad block. And I'm like, update ad block.
Yeah.
Fuck you. I won't do what you're telling me.
No, I won't do what you tells me. Yeah, it's funny they're talking about using this black rose that supposedly there was only one sample of left in Gridania. So...
the sticker just says crab.
Awesome.
I'm gonna put it on his butt.
So how did they have this black rose that was supposedly abandoned, doesn't have any of it anywhere, and the only guy who knew how to make it was dead? That's mighty suspicious, you know, because up to this point, they shouldn't have that. This is like finding Jet in the vault. Your previous storyline stated that this doesn't exist. Now, I know it's been a few years, but usually you keep these kind of things written down so you remember them. Also, his hair streak thing is just freaking out in the wind in these cutscenes. Like, if you're gonna do these cutscenes, you should maybe tame the wind a little bit or something. Like, look at this. This looks goofy because it's just fucking twitching around. And some of that's probably because they programmed it to work in 30 FPS and it's at 60. And that does affect physics, but also, get good. Like, fix your shit. If it looks stupid, people are going to sit there and go, that looks dumb, and it's going to really detract from what's going on. And it do. Alright, well, we're apparently back here. We're going to ponder an orb? Alright. I do like to ponder orbs.
Ponder that orb.
I'm glad you've
They're
come.
over there.
Though I'm
That's
afraid there's
funny.
little in the way of good news. After you left,
I'm
we
building
reached
a
out
crab.
to both
Leave
the
me alone.
Alchemist's
You are
Guild
building a
and
crab.
Starglade Fane and attempted all
Now I've fallen asleep and
She's
building
building a crab.
It's not alchemy.
But it's only a crab. It's only a crab. Now she's putting on stickers.
Technically, they're decals. They don't actually stick, which I find really
Mm.
annoying.
Do you wet them and then put them on?
Yeah.
Hello! Hey, Aeon Knight! Wow!
Hello!
Haven't seen you in a hot minute. How's it going?
A grave situation indeed.
I am still suffering through my allotted time in that I'm still stuck in Stormblood.
I'm building a crab.
She doesn't have her new outfit yet because I'm not far enough in the storyline, but I am told that she has a new Pictomancer outfit in the end of the game. So you get to see her in her upgraded appearance and everything. She's the first to get her new appearance for the Dawn Trail expansion. Because she is a Pictomancer now.
Do you know if you can play Pictomancer from the start?
Yes,
I don't believe they've said one way or the other.
That's the only reason I will play.
Yeah.
We would welcome your insight.
I won't be anything but a Pictomancer. Fuck you.
Hey Zero, how's it go?
Now, what's this I hear?
I'm reliably told that I'm almost out of freaking Stormblood.
Did have some funny ideas.
Although I did forget to do, I wanted to do some, try and do some mount farming, but I forgot to do that off stream, so whoops. I need to do some of the extreme bosses.
My life's goal is not less than the
You are.
salvation of this star.
Give me a sandwich.
You're a savage raid.
That particular grand pronouncement has been a source of great embarrassment to him, as you know.
Tiny sheet of paper.
The fact of the matter is, he meant every word and has lived his life accordingly.
Honestly, everybody's been making the joke that the Pictomancer's ultimate is just yaoi.
But I'm worried he was too fixated on his
No, you drill their
moms.
moms. They fucked by their tank, I guess.
That
make him a tank, right?
Pictomancer ultimate. Channel Fujushi.
Slowly but surely his eyes have been opened, thanks to a certain someone.
Just freaking Xenos in that one pose from the yaoi manga with like the pulling the zipper down on the front of his outfit.
Mum's the word, eh?
I saw so many terrible memes from the Pictomancer.
It was so great.
So great.
I liked every one of them because they were art memes.
Why-
I made one.
Why is the Pictomancer not doing any damage? I have art block.
I did one where it was like, we need DPS, and the Pictomancer was like, my commission prices, and they're like, I'll talk to you for a nice rate.
I like it's just like ultimate filled. Pictomancer debuff. What the fuck layer is this on? Pictomancer debuff. Where is that dot?
I'm gonna cast AI on the Pictomancer. Punch him in the face.
We figured out how to load a bot onto Pictomancer. All it draws is 80 fingers.
Except for the fact that I couldn't sense the slightest trace of them in their bodies. It's as
And
if their
buff
souls had taken
Cactuar.
leave of their physical
Yeah.
forms.
I look forward to Chungus Cactuar. I don't even need to know the context for it. I don't care.
He's a good boy.
Chungus. We already got weird noodly Cactuar on the moon, apparently. I'll get to that. Apparently in Endwalker, I will be able to go to the moon, and then you can get a noodly ass blue Cactuar. Because it's a Cactuar on the moon. They ain't got no bananas on the moon. Bitches love bananas.
I wasn't around for that, but I can't imagine it was easy. Oh, it wasn't. But that's no reason not to try. I will have need of Master Matoya's crystal eye, even to make the attempt. So I suggest we pay her a visit.
There was a Lorem Ipsum in 3-point font on the card. I do not know what that means, Bard, but it sounds like something that was annoying. Or is that a, like, copyrighted symbol or something? Huh?
You will hate yourself, but I appreciate it. What the fuck is on this?
There's literally Lorem Ipsum written on the card next to the name in my itty bitty font. Huh. Itty bitty font size, itty bitty meme.
What?
Card that Bard was gonna print. But apparently it had a like size 3 thing hidden on it. Probably to be stupid. Or it was on whatever image they had downloaded. It's like a
That's probably
fly! Woo! Wow! Hey Aeon, if you're around, do you want to do some unrestricted boss fights? I want to try and farm up a couple of mounts. I want to see if I can do the snake lady, because I want the mount for the Dreamer song. I keep getting that stuck in my head for some reason, and I don't know why. Bet. Trials. Was that Heaven Sword? No. Done all these, but I don't necessarily care about the mounts on that. It is Stormblood and Emanation. That's the one. I wasn't sure if 2 people could handle that or not. I mainly want to do Emanation because I want to wail on that snake lady, and I want the mount because I like that song. I just happen to really like that one, but you know, getting into those fights is non-existent. What's the other thing? I have 2 that I still haven't done because like nobody's running them. There it is, the snake and the tiger one. No one runs those, so. Bit of a kick in the balls. Yep, yep. Yeah, and usually there's nobody running those. Let's see. Zamel Darkhold. Our peers. Yeah, so, no, not currently anybody running them. What is Zamel Darkhold? I don't remember. Maybe? It's Darkhold. I don't even remember which one that is. Zamel Darkhold. Yeah? Eh? Why is somebody making a whole group to run that over and over again? Weird. Oh well. Not my business. Speak with Alice in front of... Oh. In front of the cave. Did I just walk past her? I may have missed her short arse, considering I am also short. That's a little silly.
Crab done.
Did I straight up? I did. I just fucking flew right by her. Short brigade, too tiny to notice each other. Whoops. There we go. Now we're good.
Crab people.
Is your crab secured?
I'm gonna give it.
Come to disturb my peace again, have you? I hide myself away in a cave, and still you people insist on pestering me with your
Crab
problems.
pile.
Oh, I mistook you for young what's-his-name. You're the sister. Weren't you supposed to be the lively one?
Ah, yes, ancient granny dunks. Wow, you look exactly like your brother.
Your expectations, but the situation isn't exactly conducive to gaiety.
That's more like it. Stoller used to spit and
Maybe
hiss like
throw
a
a
wild
fire,
cat
leave the
too.
doom blue. Hey.
Better for a young thing like you to be filled with fire and leave the
Ah,
doom
yes. When you
gloom
become
to your
old, you
ills.
reserve the right to just be an unrepentant bastard to everyone. Got it.
Now, what exactly does this tragic situation of yours have to do with...
We're continuing our story, hoping to get out of Stormblood. Because apparently, I'm still in Stormblood. I have hit level 90. I've literally max leveled my machinist. Still stuck here. Bit bummed about that.
And Stoller is one of the afflicted, is she? Very well. She may be an ungrateful stray, but she's my ungrateful stray, and I'll not see her.
She may be a stupid house cat, but she's my stupid house cat. Rude. Assigned orange by this old lady, apparently. We still have Creel here in, I guess, fur face? Is that a good way to put that? She's got the weird ears on her outfit. I feel like that's a bit racist, given the cat people, and now the female cat people. Ponder the orb, little tater. Ponder! Can't see shit, Captain.
What is it? Did you find them? This doesn't make sense. How is it even possible? How is what possible? Cryle, what did you see?
I'm not calling her Cryle.
The threads, they just ended. And no, I didn't lose track of them. I followed them as far as they went. It's as if they were cut off. Could their ether have dissipated if it had? Oh gods!
Yeah, they're dead.
Their bodies are just husks. It's like the brood mother's daughter all over again.
Yep, they did. They won't even reincarnate. Sucks to suck.
This is different. The Kalyana girl was already dead, body and soul, when Lakshmi effected her resurrection.
Aye, let's not jump to conclusions. If their physical forms yet breathe and show no signs of wasting, then it follows that their souls must
Alright, Bart.
still be
Have a good and get you some sleep.
But where?
That's the question, isn't it, girl?
Josh,
Death has
where
not
are their
taken them to
souls?
the ethereal sea, yet there are no tracks.
How do you lose a soul? Maybe you forgot to cherish them. No one cherishes Sacred. I still say, I'm gonna keep saying it, I think they're all tempered. I think the Warrior of Light and all these Scions have been tempered by,
We just have to keep looking.
Hydaelyn. I couldn't think of it at the moment. That's why we had Minfilia, who got scooped and is now a nice, soothing hand puppet for Hydaelyn to talk to us through. That's why Thancred doesn't have magic, but also is, like, super cool guy now and very powerful. And, not a suck and fail. And Y'shtola lost her eyes, but got way more crazy powerful. We have these people with the Echo that can't be tempered by other primals, which is what we learned early. Primals can't temper people that have been tempered by other primals. So, I think they've all been tempered, including you, the Warrior of Light, who is going around creating power for Hydaelyn by, taking big crystal chunks by beating other icons, and generating faith in Hydaelyn by doing things that no human should be able to do.
Let's be off then.
I think we are causing a god. Or, well, specifically causing the god to be more powerful, I guess, in the case be. We are creating faith.
Oh, not again. The enchantment barely seems to take these days.
And see, all the magic's going out the world. See, Aether's effing up.
Before they took ill, Y'shtola and Urianger were sharing notes on the thinning of ether. It seems to be happening all over.
Does it now? And here I was all set to blame my woes on that creaking mountain of refuse clogging up the Thaliac.
The what? I don't know geography in this place.
Something has gone awry. Still, there's naught to be gained from starting in shadows. You can only do what can be done, and that but one thing at a time.
That is true. You can only handle the things that you can touch. Do what you can do and move on from there. Yay! Distinct feeling. I had the distinct feeling of being grabbed by the scruff of the neck and had the nonsense shaken out of me. Meow, 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 meow. Let's get our money. So let's pick it. Blah blah blah. Let's head straight to the Amiga. Off to Amiga. Stupid ads. Go. Go. There you go. Holy cow. Could you drag out the cutscene any longer? Yeet. Let's go see. Ugh, I hate this city. There we go. Well, that's encouraging. Oh, look. It's all these guys. Yeah.
I'm sorry to drag you halfway across the realm, but when Maxima mentioned Alphino, I thought you'd want to hear the news in person.
Yeah, probably. Also, these people are being held here, probably to make sure that nobody tries to murder them.
Again. Though I was hoping our reunion would be under more auspicious circumstances.
Toll.
What happened to my brother? Where is Alphino?
Tiny.
Never fear, my lady. Your brother was in fine health when I took my leave of him, and I have no reason to assume that has changed.
You assume?
If you will allow me, I shall endeavor to explain events.
Calm down, Tiny. You can't get up there to fight him anyways.
Our troubles began not long after we departed Doma. While crossing the burn, we were fired upon by the Emperor's personal guard and forced to make an emergency landing. As we stumbled from the wreckage, our attackers fell upon us again, and we would have perished there and then were it not for the intercession of a third party, a band of mercenaries whose leader claimed to pursue a vendetta against the Ascians.
Yeah, I mean, he did have the masks on his hip. That's a pretty clear sign.
Shadow Hunter, as he styled himself, then escorted us out of the wastes to relative safety. Upon arriving back in civilization, I gathered my Populares colleagues and prepared to flee the Empire. Master Alphino, however, declined the invitation to join us, preferring to continue his investigation into the Ascian threat.
Of course he did.
Well, at least least he's not lying in a heap in the burn. Tell us more about these Ascian hunters. Who are they? And is Alphino still with them?
He is. As to who they are, I'm afraid I have nothing to tell you. Beyond the fact that they root out and destroy Ascians, they were unwilling to divulge anything which might serve to identify them.
Can't use spells if you ain't got
They would not even
names.
reveal their next destination. But Master Alphino asked to accompany them all the same. Since parting company with your brother, we've been engaged in a game of cat and mouse with the Emperor's Guard. We made our way through province after province, finding the army busy restoring order wherever we went, until we finally arrived here in Alamigo. Commander Aldin enough for giving us such an unexpectedly warm welcome.
I'm not inclined to turn away refugees.
Get
no
rid of
matter which land they
spruce.
call home. And if they can tell me how things lie,
You're a big girl, you can eat your own spruce.
all the better.
We won't need to cut them up for you.
There is much I would tell you. During the course of our journey, we heard tales that an entire rebel army had been slaughtered in the space of a single night. It would seem my former comrades
They're bitter.
putting down uprisings in the conventional manner, and chose instead to bring a formidable new weapon to bear. Details.
And this is Suzaku!
That's a good joke. I'm proud of you. They're all.
I have also heard reports that several companies have withdrawn
No,
from
he
their
has some black.
designated provinces and begun marching westward.
You gonna go off
It is
taking
my
nip?
assessment that the Empire's forces are mobilizing for a large-scale military engagement.
Enjoy your nap, dear.
Westward?
I love
You mean
you.
they're getting ready to invade Alamigo?
We knew this was coming, but not that it would be so soon.
Maybe they won't invade. Maybe there's just
Barely
gas
even
everywhere.
begun to shore up our defenses. They won't stop an invading army.
Maybe you should turn on that energy field.
They won't. Dispatch messengers to the Alliance leadership requesting reinforcements, and send word to our officers in the field to hasten completion of those border fortifications. Prepare to meet the Imperials head on!
We're not gonna defend ourselves. We're gonna attack them first. Okay, that sounds like a war crime.
No matter how quickly we act, we still want for time. When the enemy comes into view, our best recourse will be to open negotiations with their commander, and see that the ensuing proceedings take as long as possible.
Yeah, but you know it's gonna be Xeno, so it's not gonna
Would
work
you
like
and
that.
Alize head to Doma and let Lord Hier know about this? I'm sure he'll want to hear about Alphino too.
Nerd.
Consider it done. We'll send word when...
What you say?
Untold sorrow must be changed. Ahead looms a calamity. Eon become instant. Throw wide the gates.
Maybe you should have a clearer message than just bullshittery.
You heard it too.
Also, proving my point, because she didn't have the
Well,
tattoo like the other
We're both
Scions.
still standing.
Her tattoo wasn't real.
Oh, thank the
And
gods.
once she left
I thought we'd lost
Papalimo.
you for a moment there. Why does this keep
She was there with
happening?
Papalimo. She was there with Papalimo, so she wasn't there with the other stuff when, like, when Filia got scooped
We'll
and
keep
everything.
working on it. But first, we need to go and see Lord Hier.
So, I think that they are tempered. But, apparently, I'll be unlikely to get any kind of payoff on that for a while, so it's fine. So here. I finally realized that I could just click the thing and go there directly. Alright. Let's go tell him. Koji. Ah, Damascan gunman. And a Nagshin. Couldn't get the Aura under the water to go join us, son. Under the sea, down there they're shitty. It is a pity, under the sea. Gojin. Friggin' sad cat meme over there. Nagashin and all the citizens of Nazca. Stand against the tyranny of the Guardian Empire. The Asian Empire. Yep. Gonna have to get ready for the Garleans to invade. His fate is never far from my thoughts, not because of his embassy. Alamigo would be wise to shore up his borders with all haste. The report we received from the Shinobi indicates a massing of troops in the western provinces. Seems all but certain the Empire is poised to bring its fist down on the Erzia. I'd help deflect that blow, but I cannot risk sending reinforcements just yet. We remain vulnerable to airborne assault until our wall on the burn is in place. Elegant energy barrier. Yes, it is all important. Why are you looking pissy about it? Seiryu is Aegis. Just a thought. Report they finished calibrating generators and ready to proceed to the testing stage. 8. See the field of protect. Alright, bet. Let's go. Let's go see the disaster. I may be able to offer some insight. Yes, that's right. You are no cat lady. It's interesting because Thancred got taken out, who was a spy. Invasions? What? Garlean invasion? Cross the burn by Yule and Falcon as before. Join me in the overlook near the House of the Fierce. To think, 300 hours ago I started all of this with a primary goal of getting to have my own little farm, and then finding out that I don't get to do that until I freaking finish Endwalker. God. I had such simple hopes for this game. Apparently there's new storyline for in the little farm and everything too, which I want to do that. I want to have my own little thing. Sure, whatever. Yeah, still nothing on that, so. Because this is probably going to send us on a thing that we have to do. Head to the burn? Yes. Burn, burn, burn. Oh yeah, you can have a garden if you have a house. If I have millions of gil and win the lotto. Which I always find kind of silly. Like having limited housing just comes off as kind of goofy. But I understand, they want to keep servers lean.
Engineers have matters well in hand. Should the barrier work as we intend, Doma will be free to reinforce her allies in Alamigo without fear of weakening her own borders.
Just have infinite wealth, obviously.
Honored friends, the time has come to put your hard work to the test. Start the generator.
Sparkly. So how does this go catastrophically bad?
Node 1 is operational. Nodes 2 to 8 are reporting similar energy levels. The barrier is forming.
I like this dramatic music, but there's no sound effect from the barrier for me.
1,000 yards. 2,000. 3,000. Expansion remains smooth. No fluctuations detected.
Are they gonna lock themselves in here? I mean, I do, but, like, not this low.
Target altitude reached. The barrier
Like, you can still hear the voice, so.
We've done it.
Yeah, you can hear the footsteps and stuff. So, like, no, it's just the barrier doesn't have a sound effect for this cutscene, I guess. Hey, look.
An Imperial airship. Of all the rotten timing.
But this is a gift, Mistress Alize. They can test our new wall for us.
I was curious if it was going to be like a wall, if it was going to be a dome. But,
Seems solid enough, though I was hoping for a fireball.
Yeah, I mean, like, I have my sounds on. So, yeah, this is just a weirdly chill cutscene. Like, because you can hear the footsteps and stuff. Like, there, you can hear the footsteps. Huh. It's Alpha Nerd.
It's Alpha, no.
Whoops. Oh, that would have been funny if they fireballed.
What are you? Let me go! He has my brother!
Lower the barrier!
Don't you have, like, a door in the barrier anywhere, or do you have to do this whole thing every time? That seems goofy as shit.
Be at ease, girl. The lad is not dead, merely locked in slumber.
Yeah.
No, not him too.
Yep, he passed out from the last one.
We could identify no cause and found no remedy. Thus I sought to return him to Doma, and into the arms of Lord Hien himself.
I like Shadowhunter. He seems fun so far.
It is a day for fated reunions. Would you not agree, adventurer? Or should I address you as the Warrior of Light?
Oh. Hey, you do seem to have all these masks on you. Oh, is he? Oh, wow. Really?
Aye. Gaius van Baelsar, the Black Wolf. That was the title I was given. One I have long since relinquished.
Huh. Man, I just don't get to kill anybody.
Stand down. The legatus of the 14th Imperial Legion died in Castrum Meridianum. I am no more than Gaius Baelsar, a man without rank or allegiance.
Fair enough. He would know about the
Impossible.
Asians.
There's no way you could have survived.
That too is a
Do
thing.
you remember how it unfolded?
God, no.
How I was deceived by La Habrea? How I was convinced that reviving the Ultima weapon would allow me to bring peace to Eorzea? The Ascian used me, as he used so many others, all to further the restoration of his wretched god.
I remember it was an
Yet even with the
incredibly
light of
long
Alec
fight.
at my command, you bested me. And as the Praetorium went up in flames, I was content to burn along with it. For a moment, at least.
Oh, that means he gave up his sick-ass armor, which I still want.
To surrender my life thus would have been to betray all who died for my cause. It was for them that I dragged myself free of the rubble, and swore vengeance on the Ascians.
Alright. That's fine.
The Black Wolf has shed his pelt, never to return to Garlemald or her legions. I live now only to exact revenge.
Cool. So he broke the face mask off his helmet. That's pretty sick.
My principal quarry was to be La Habrea, whom I gather you have since ushered onto oblivion.
Yeah, I'm not sure what the sound problem is. That's funny.
More remain. Long as their kind lurked in the shadows, laboring to sow chaos throughout our world, I would see each and every one dragged into the light and put to the sword. Are the Scions not of like mind?
Well, most of the Scions are unconscious at this point.
In single respect, perhaps.
Then I shall continue the partnership the boy began, and share what intelligence I have acquired. Among the Ascians, the black-masked ilk are subordinate to those who wear red. This you already know. Yet among the red there exists a hierarchy. Those set adrift with the shards clearly stand below those still joined to the source. Nabriales, who once dared to intrude upon the Rising Stones, belonged to the former group, and while he was indeed a dangerous foe, his powers were inconsequential next to the paragons of the source.
The paragons.
The first was La Habrea, who plagues us no more. There is also the white-robed Elidibus, and the elusive Emmet Selk, about whom little is known.
We have files on La Habrea and Elidibus, but I believe this Emmet Selk is
Elidibus in the white robe, because he's got to be different than the others.
As I assume my brother told you, we have evidence to suggest that an Ascian now walks in the body of the Crown Prince. Have you identified this interloper?
Elidibus seems the most likely culprit. As emissary, it is his role to maintain the equilibrium between darkness and light. Your many deeds in Hydaelyn's name have upset the balance, and I believe he seeks to restore it by throwing his considerable power behind the Empire.
They always say balance, but like, the one side is like fighting against war crimes and trying to get people to stop killing each other, and the other one is like causing war crimes deliberately. So like, it's not really balanced now, is it?
And the lack of any external injury drew my immediate attention. They have been slain by Black Rose, an alchemical invention of the Imperial Army. When I yet served as legatus, I ordered its production halted and all stockpiles destroyed. Toxic gas is not a tool of conquest, but of extermination.
Ah, yes. You've built water for this place out in the desert, and to balance it, we need to burn down the orphanage. Like, it kind of comes off a bit silly. Of course, like, you know, I did state, like, way back in the beginning, like, Realm Reborn, a lot of it is just, like, they keep threatening to use the God nuke on us because we keep invading their territory. So, like,
Even should they rebuild the operation, they will not soon manufacture another batch.
and, like, Heaven's Sword was real fun and interesting, and the dragons were neat. Why there was a dragon out in the burn where there was no Aether, that was a bit weird, but hey, whatever.
The document was marked with a recent date.
A recent date authorized but soon after Xenos, yay goblins.
A dead man signing the death warrant for thousands. 'Tis bad comedy.
Yeah. I do want to note, like, you know, in as little spoilery as possible, is Hydaelyn a primal just like every other one? Is she just happened to be a better primal?
Cloning technology, we realized.
Is she just like a bigger, fancier primal?
We find in each and every incubator, but a young Emperor Solus.
Fuck you. Don't talk to me or 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 me.
Which prompts the question, were the Ascians responsible for these abominations?
So we will find out later. Okay. Then I'm sticking with my bet that Hydaelyn is in fact just the same as any other primal, just happens to be a bigger primal than the others, and that the Scions have been tempered, including the Warrior of Light. I'm still in Stormblood, so I can stick with those.
I return to the hunting of shadows. We should focus on our common foe. To reopen old quarrels now would serve no purpose.
Especially because, like, it would make sense. Ishtola got her eyes taken, you know, a sacrifice of the faithful given up to give more power to Hydaelyn. Minfilia got scooped, and now she's just a hand puppet for Hydaelyn. Thancred got his Aether stuff taken, and now he's just turbo good with his knives. And also, like, not a failure, so that's a complete change up for him.
There was a time when I scorned those who placed their faith in false gods, even as I, in my blinkered conviction, place mine in Ascian promises.
I mean, like, I understand they've said a few times, like, too much light just leads to no life, no anything. It's all just justice. And then it stops. But, like, you're getting, like, that's getting into, like, theoretical concepts of too much light and it's blinding, too much darkness and you can't see anything. But in the practical, we're talking about invading, you know, the Cabals and, you know, war crimes and stuff.
Well, I am content to leave.
Yes, Jella, I'm apparently still in Stormblood.
Let us bid our friends from the Ironworks farewell and see what can be done for Alphinaud.
We have retrieved Alpha Nerd from, turns out, the very first Garlean bad guy back in Realm Reborn, who is apparently still alive and gave up his sick-ass body armor, which is a damn shame, because that really was a sick-ass outfit. I liked the Realm Reborn ones. Like the Garlean suits for the bosses in Realm Reborn. Those were really good. The Lady in White, fucking Kamen Rider, Black Wolf there. Like, all of them were sick. Love the designs in that. Damn shame, really. Whew. Yeah, there's ongoing chaos. There's Aether thinning out. It was interesting that it talked about that the Aether crystals in a lot of places had been de-aspected. Like they didn't have their elements anymore. Which seemed to be like a thing originally that was really only caused by elemental primals, like sucking up the fire Aether or things like that. Pardon me. Do not arrive without that. Oh yeah, it's true. Most of them can't go through Aether crystals. Decision made combos apply to the course of my people's exodus to yours, yeah. I stand on friends will consent to involvement, but I'm certain I can run off and out of more. And Alamigo. Install those capable of teleportation and have them at disposal of the Alliance as soon as possible then. Like all of your shinobi that seem to be just everywhere. Meanwhile, at the chemical plant. Do we have sound effects on this one? I think it was just that cutscene freaked out.
Our supplies at Black Rose have been ruined, but the new plant is already under construction. We should have the first batch ready in time for the offensive, Your Radiance. See that you do.
I want to know about red and blue here. Perfectly symmetrical violence.
Ah, yes, the infamous Black Rose. If I recall correctly, Gaius did not much care for the invention. A ruthless and indiscriminate weapon indeed, this airborne poison. It seems you are capable of making decisions worthy of your bloodline.
I can already tell why people like this guy.
We Garleans must look to Magitech to even the odds. If it spares the needless deaths of our soldiers and serves the cause of this empire, there is no method I would not employ.
I can already see why he's a fan favorite.
Truly, though, I must commend you for embracing your role as Emperor. You play the part of the determined ruler well. Sometimes even I catch myself believing.
That was a weird line read.
A silent agent of death. Now that I think on it, Black Rose may well possess the perfect aspect.
Can an Asian possess a virus?
But surely, the deluge of light has worked upon the ether here in the source, and the gas should be most susceptible to its influence. Well, I shall leave you to your own devices. Go forth and bloody the land with your grand and glorious war.
Yeah, I saw.
Well, you do what, precisely?
Need you ask? I will be doing what all Asians do.
Stir shit up.
That your kind exists only to usher in the next calamity. But you seem oblivious to the harm your singular agenda causes to the Empire.
I don't think he cares.
You cannot have forgotten the events which followed your mortal demise. Our homeland was plunged into civil war for your failure to name a successor. The edifice you so carefully constructed was but a hair's breadth from collapse.
Are you truly so naive?
I caused chaos, didn't I? That was the point.
You thought me oblivious to the consequences of a departure so painstakingly timed?
It was by design?
He's gonna shoot him again. Do it.
Well, of course it was. Though I will admit the resulting panic exceeded even my wildest expectations. But how can you be surprised? Throwing the world into disarray was the very purpose for which this nation was, as you say, so carefully constructed.
I love this music for him.
Now, if you have no further questions, I must be on my way.
This music that they have for Solus here is so good.
Again in this lifetime, it would be remiss of me not to offer a word or two of gratitude. I really must thank you for this surplus of vessels. I can mold any host into my own image, but having bodies tailor-made for me in this fashion is so much less tiresome.
I know, right? Also, welcome to your first time.
Elegant cloning techniques, yes? It certainly is a compelling, not to mention entertaining, field of research.
But like, oh man. I thought I was gonna miss Xenos.
You chose the founding father on whom to experiment. You have a twisted streak to you, Varis. Like grandsire, like grandson, hey?
Like, I thought I was gonna miss Xenos, but here I have this guy just chewing the scenery. It's great.
This will become something of a family enterprise.
And like, especially too, this music that they have with him, where it's like a nice little bit of Imperial with it, like a nice little bit of a march theme to it, and just little plucks of mischief in the violins. It's magnifique. And he's just a shitter. I hope he shoots them again. I really do. I want to see him. Ah, come on. You could have just shot him again just for fun. It wouldn't matter. You could shoot him whatever you want. Why not just shoot him in the face? But yeah, no. I'm digging some of this already. So I understand. People seem to be very much a big simp for that guy, as much as I've seen. So I'm looking forward to it. Alright, so we're gonna go to Alamiga. Once we're in Loxo, work to Resistance Officer Station in Porta Pretoria. What is the right direction? Okay. Gotta go to the new place. Yeah, he's unrepentant in just selling it, which I'm glad. I like when characters can have fun, when the voice actor can just really full send it. And yeah, that does explain a lot if like they are really descended from the Aesians, which that raises further questions. But if they're descended from the Aesians, it explains why a dude can just stroll up, pick up a katana, and whoop everyone's ass with it despite having never used one before. And the fact that he has that, you know, the rotary katana holster, which was, I will admit, that was sick. I loved that rotary katana holster. So pointless, but so good. So like, yeah. Zenith was a blast. It really was. So he did have the artificial echo, like, what's her name? Irish War Crime. I can never remember her name for the life of me. I'm still bummed about her ending. Her ending was lame. You can't take a character like that and then just be like, oh, she was raised bad. No.
Welcome back, you two. Greetings, Lord.
At least Suyu was good. Fordola. There you go. At least Suyu got the ending that she, like, what that kind of character should have had. She had the correct ending for her. But, like, Fordola? No. You don't get to be in that position. You don't get to be that way and then just, like, crap out at the end like that. No. No, you don't take that many steps off the brink and then be like, I don't know, I feel like I'm close to the edge. She fired a cannon at her own people. No. Unacceptable.
As for the bad news,
That's kind of like, that's why I liked Xenos over Fordola, because Xenos was unrepentantly Xenos. Xenos was himself until the end, including the fuck you, be quiet, bitch, this is between me and the Warrior of Light, and then Warrior of Light, I love you, kills himself.
It's all starting to seem pretty normal. Getting back to
Yeah,
report, are we
yeah,
sure
I
this
agree.
black robe
Oh,
is the weapon
I
Maxim
want
was
to,
talking about?
like, saying she wanted to do what was right for Alamigo, but also saying that she wanted to be so fucking badass that nobody could look down on her anymore. Like, those two things didn't square up. And very clearly, she was looking out for herself. So, like, it was so cluttered. And then to just be like, no, see, she wasn't a bad person. She was raised bad. It was the terribleness of the Empire. Brr, 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 brr. I can't make fart noises on demand, so I just hear every time they talk about that. It was just pointless.
Aye, I'd have to say I am.
Oh, speaking of Garleans you didn't expect to see, we have a tale of our own, as it happens. When we sent envoys to the Imperial Army to request talks, they returned with the message that Varis Galvus would be attending.
Yeah, absolutely.
The Emperor himself. Well, Varis did sanction the Popularis peace mission.
Yeah, she's a product of her circumstances, but your circumstances don't make you point a cannon at your own people and annihilate everybody there.
From that nest of vipers.
The Alliance would proceed with negotiations.
Your circumstances don't make you beat someone to death in front of their own children to send a message. Like, no. Just no. That doesn't square. That circle don't square.
Right. Yes. So, as a condition for the talks to go forward, the Empire has requested that a member of the Scions
Oh, cool. So we're gonna get to meet the current Emperor in person.
Of course,
Neat.
but I'm afraid
Meet new and unusual people. Shoot them in the face. Sounds like my Warrior of Light's having a good time. Hey, I've shot gods in the face. I'll shoot an Emperor.
You know how much I hate politics. But then, what choice do I have? Alphino and the others aren't going to do it.
Like, I really had fun with Xenos. Xenos
Very
was such an
well.
interesting character.
I shall attend as the Scion's representative.
And I, like, the ACN using Xenos as a meat puppet is one thing, but we still haven't seen more of the very clearly an elf of some kind, but acting like they were Xenos. Haven't seen more of that yet. Kind of weird. Wonder where that's going on.
We don't know what Varis means to bring to the table, or why
We don't know what Xenos is
there.
bringing to the table, but you're the most likely to be able to shoot him in the face compared to the rest of us. I am.
The meeting will take place on the border. Anticipating an early assault.
New
we
war
mean to
crimes
position the bulk of the
done
forces
for
nearby.
cheap. Wait, I've shot children at this point, and gods, kami, other people, soldiers. Heck, I've shot that one lady in the not Mongols a lot. That lady was horny for battle. That lady was just all wound up and good to go, and then we finished the fight off screen. It was so fucking goofy. Parlay, I guess. I'm at the end of Stormblood, so there's just cutscene after cutscene. Hey, it's red and blue. We get to see them do something? You don't have a match set of bitches and not use them for something. Yeah, fair. Baller.
Esteemed representatives of the Eorzean Alliance.
I mean, I did love Xenos. It's just
On behalf
like,
of the Garlean Empire, I
you're the
thank you
only
for
one who's
inviting
made
me
my
here
heart
today.
feel like this. I'm
As
glad
this
it ended
parley
this
was
way.
convened at your request, I
It's
invite
just
you to
like,
speak first.
there's no straight answer for Xenos.
Very well, Your Radiance.
Ah, the first to speak is Citator.
Nanimo Ulnamo, 17th in the line of Ul, should be pleased to oblige you. As recent events in Alamigo and
I did
Doma
choose the
have
option with
shown,
Xenos as well. I'm
the
just like,
subjugation and exploitation
you
of
could
neighboring
change, you could be with me. And
nations
he's like,
is not a
did you
sustainable
think we could be
policy.
friends and make up? Oh, well, no, it won't go that way. I was like, damn it.
You may very well defeat us, but you will never extinguish the people's desire for freedom. Though it may not be in our lifetime, there will be another revolution, another war, and the cycle will continue.
Okay, I have to ask, since you guys have played a lot of this game, did they change the voice actress for Merlwib here, like in Stormblood? Because there was a cutscene where the voice sounded completely different for her. And I'm not sure if I just haven't heard her talk in a while.
Garlemald could be afforded
Okay.
similar treatment. You need only set aside your ambitions and join us in.
Because, like, there was a cutscene and she sounded completely different in the cutscene than I remember her sounding. And I wasn't sure if I was just crazy or not, because, you know, I'm a Gridanian, so I haven't heard Merlwyb in a long time.
You will not win me over with sophistry, Your Grace. As you know only too well, this alliance lacks the strength to keep the peace within its own borders. Even now, your struggles with the Beastmen continue unabated.
It's true.
Divided, you sow this fertile soil with the seeds of your differences and reap naught but discord and chaos for your trouble. Eorzea must be united under one leader, one purpose. I would offer you both and bring an end to your strife.
With someone of his media circle. Oh, okay.
With all due respect, Your Radiance, the only thing that you offered the people of Alamigo was fear and hopelessness.
Yeah, you did to it like bastards, basically everywhere.
The citizens of Dorma can also attest to the meager arms of imperial rule. There is no purpose to be found in a life of oppression, each day more uncertain than the last.
Our people are willing to die for their freedom.
I've heard on Heavensward they switched to the EU casting couch. Oh, okay. So they did definitely change the voice. Pippin is Shulk sometimes. Hilarious.
We brought order and stability to your lives. This madness and bloodshed is of your own making. You broke the peace, not Garlemald.
Adam Howden is a Lalafell.
Order. You kill our peoples, despoil our lands, take everything that is ours. And what? You expect us to lick the boot that grinds our faces into the dirt?
It's true. One-armed man is very good. Also, hi Doom. I'll drink the last of my drink. I need to get more drink. Once this cutscene's done, I'll take a break and get more drink.
To recognize the countless lives have been lost on both sides in pursuit of a greater good, and to not squander all we have achieved in a fit of petulance.
He's just gonna be a shitter this whole meeting, isn't he? I mean, like, this really shows everything you need to see. You have a line of people talking to one person.
Pursuing one's vision with such righteous fervor.
Merlwyb, Lothwin's name means Sea Woman and Bluefish's daughter. Yeah. Makes sense. She is blue. She is of the sea.
1,000 years of sacrifice, of sorrow and hate, in which we bathed in the blood of friend and foe alike. Had it gone on any longer, we may well have drowned.
And it was all started on a lie.
Yet we have chosen to raise ourselves out of this bloody spiral, and have since made peace with our former enemy.
Also, I shot your probe, and I shot your god.
So I understand. No doubt the dragons were more receptive to your overtures in the wake of their leader's demise.
I did. And yes, they have no clue how to diplomacy at all.
You speak of peace, yet use war to achieve it. Your
Hey, not war. They used me. I am not war. I am murder. That is different. I am a much more personal coach.
Without his clarity of vision, I can but wonder what will become of Ishgard and her people.
He is really just going to sit here and shit on all of them, isn't he? That's awesome.
Unable to wield magic, we were at the mercy of the strong, from whom we sought refuge in the bitter cold of the north. Were it not for the discovery
I'm not wanting to destroy Varis. I mean, case in point, I will shoot anybody they pay me to. My Warrior of Light is an aura, and I'm really playing up that part, you know, the quote-unquote not dragon. So, I get money, I do thing. God needs a bullet in its face, I do it for money.
On the shores of Vilbrand we found it.
Commies?
And from those humble
Gods?
did we grow
Kings?
and
The
flourish.
Pope? I don't care.
All
Pay me.
without robbing our neighbors of their liberty.
So saith the pirate. Am I to believe that you simply asked the kobolds to yield up their lands and that they were happy to oblige you? That you did not drive them out like rats in the hold of one of the many ships seized by your privateer?
Yeah. Literally the only reason I fought Titan was because they summoned Titan after you invaded their shit when you told them you wouldn't.
Centuries of exile, reclamation may be mistaken for invasion. Nevertheless, it is not. And those who till stolen soil have no right to object when cast out in turn.
Yeah, these guys are fucking terrible at this. They're just getting dunked on consistently by him.
Your uncompromising nature rivals that of the Ixal.
Oh yeah, not
They
Elsa's
too
gonna
lend
complain.
Circumstances which they themselves perpetuate. Were they but to embrace peace, we would welcome them with open arms.
Yeah, except the
Indeed,
Ipsil are
some few have
tempered
done just
by
that,
by
and now
Garuda,
receive
the
of
one
the
that
12
wants to
founded.
fight all the time. So you're not helping them with that.
Would
You're
that
just
all
shooting them.
people might learn
And
from
also
their
calling them
example.
lizards. Oh wait, no, they call them bird people. That's right. They call them what they're not. Yeah. So racism and shooting them.
You dare compare us to the birdmen? You who thought to invoke the 12 and threaten all of creation.
I know, right? Like, damn, bitch. You who thought to call the 12 like any other primal and try and cause fucking battle.
Discussions will accomplish nothing.
Yeah, he's just sat here and shat on them the whole time. This is funny.
Despite what you people may believe, I am not wont to choose the sword over the olive branch. 'Tis but a pity men are loath to accept one without first being shown the other.
Wait, I beg you. This meeting was supposed to be a chance to find a way forward together, not to bemoan the missteps which brought
Bruh,
us here.
if Alice is trying to get y'all to do better, you have sunk real low.
If you truly consider violence a last resort, there must be a way we can come to an agreement.
Oh, the agreement is this bomb I have, and then leaves.
As Mistress Alize says, we did not come here to bicker over the past, but to discuss how we might strive towards a brighter future.
Yeah, I feel like if Alice is making a point, you
Emperor
just...
Varis,
everything
may I
has just
suggest
fallen
a
through at this point.
that all present might compose themselves prior to beginning anew.
You're right, I need a drink after shitting on all of you simultaneously.
Very well. I pray this intermission will suffice to move these talks in a more constructive direction.
I was not expecting the Garlean Emperor to come in and just dunk on everyone here, but here's Varis. Fuck it, we ballin', I guess. Bruh. I mean, that's not even fair. Tater can't even dunk. Why are you gonna ball on her so hard, Varis? Damn. Oh, man. All right, give me a hot second. I am going to take a quick moment to refill my drink, and I will be right back. And I'm also going to do the usual game reset. Since I'm running it in the shitty mode, it has a memory leak, so I have to fix that. So, on that note, I will be right back. we're back. Let's see. Yes? Yes. Okay. Yes, we're back. So, we are going to get back in and continue on our merry way. Despite being a punch girl, she is a high-class GPA. Yeah, it's true. Alpha Nerd was definitely more of the diplomat of the two, but she can get there if she needs to. Compared to some of the others, she's far better. So, go figure. Alright. Really, this was all I could do not to swear at him. Honestly, don't know how I ended up playing to meet you. Asked myself what Alpha Nerd would have done. Tried my best to do that. No common ground to be found with that man, nor did I think he's looked for any. What did he come here to do? Take you all out at one go? As he's well versed in Eorzean history. Interest in our affairs is that of a beast in its prey. The conqueror would know his enemies. Yeah, all should know their enemies. There's much and more we don't know about the Empire. Yeah, then pay attention. We can skirt the storm at his pleasure. We may yet come to answers. There you go. Lord Ian. Oh wow, I never realized how short Ian was compared to some of these others. That's right, I would never to bring peace, but I hope to learn something. If he is in league with them, he will not like volunteers, and if he's not, how much weaker his position seem for their presence. Lord Ian, you received an imperial education, did you not? Is it true that the Emperor's will is considered absolute? There's no higher authority in all of Godamod, nor else in the heavens come to that. Veneration of gods is forbidden, the only worship permitted being that of his radiant's own person. Sounds like a religious in and of itself. Elizin privilege. He's Elizin mogging. Even as they denigrate the idea of faith, they revere their leader with the fervor reserved for the divine. It's all common to the doctrine they fed us, logical on the surface, but contradictory. Arf. Mer. Well, have mercy, but for Lady Celis, we might well have come to blows. That would have been funny. Yeah, you're right. I just said yes, but hearing him speak, I couldn't help but think he came with some other in mind. Building up to something, I know it. Invite Varis to explain himself. You want to know, we'll put him at ease. Maybe you're right. Yay! I talked to people and gave them ideas. All bad, I hope. Alright, time for the second half. Let's see him dunk.
Now then, who would have the floor?
God, that's a lead.
Before we resume, I wish to offer you an apology. After you graciously accepted our invitation to discuss an armistice, we have done naught but rebuke you at every opportunity. I believe I speak for all of us when I say we are deeply sorry for our discourtesy.
Nodders.
I'll admit your familiarity with our affairs surprised me, and served to remind me how little I know of yours.
I think all here can understand the desire to reclaim one's homeland. But why expand further? That is my question.
If I may, the answer can be found in the Imperial doctrine they took great pains to impart to my people. Recognizing the threat icons pose to the world, Solus Zosgalvus decreed that they were to be eradicated. To this end, he began a campaign to unite all lands under the Garlean banner. Or so we were taught. Yet the Emperor only reached the burn, the Barrens said to have been laid waste by icons, after conquering all the lands that lay between. What is more, I am quite certain the practice of summoning was not nearly so widespread in the days before the Empire's founding.
You saying they caused the burn?
When you put it like that, it all starts to sound like an excuse, doesn't it? But to distract from what? Why are you really waging this war?
Just look at how they frame this up. All these people sitting here, and then there's just him by himself.
Finally, you ask the right question. I can but hope you heed mine answer and at last accept the righteousness of our cause.
Probably not.
My goal is this: to return the world to the way it once was, the way it was always meant to be. In doing so, mankind will be made whole once more.
Mm-hmm.
No longer will we suffer from the dissension born of our differences.
We're gonna unite everybody. We're gonna drop the AT field.
Perfect race, as we were when time began.
Anti-titty field.
I don't like that.
What name are you talking about?
I am talking about the origins of this star, of the source and its 13 reflections.
Ah, return to Asian.
At the instant of the great sundering, 'twas not only the world that was shattered, but mankind itself. Thus were we divided into myriad races, each with its own unique imperfection.
Oh, if we're all the same thing, then why can't I be a kobold?
That is why man looks upon his neighbor and feels fear and hatred.
I took off the Pope hat.
Why he
Now
kills
you're
his
like
brother.
the pink police.
Yeah. Ironically, the eye patch comes with the hat.
Today, the peace you seek is but a fleeting solution to a fundamental problem.
Ooh, we're all the same, just each with our own unique imperfections. Then let me play kobold. Or a snake lady.
Everlasting peace. Our worlds must be
Or a bunny with a hat. Where's our hats?
I want to be a cactuar.
Yeah, why can't I be a cactuar? Or a zombie? No one's allowed to be Moogles. Everyone pretends that Moogles don't exist until they pretend that they're a bunch of alcoholics and weirdos. Which is rude on every level, but...
Look at these calves.
Hmm? Nice. What is that? Oh, yeah. Makes sense.
I figured since I did one model kit and I'm just not feeling up shit, I will do
Are these not
Yeah.
the self-same desires as the Asians?
I got a lot of people's
Emperor
stuff
Varis,
uploaded today. There's
do
only
not
one
trust in
video
their
uploaded.
words.
Hmm.
They will lead
And
you
theirs
to
is
your
kind of
doom.
complex, so I'm sure they're...
My father thought to use them, but in the end he
Moogles
succumbed to
versus
their
GLaDOS
temptation.
emotion cores.
He embraced
Yeah, that's
the
fair.
summoning like so many other pawns before him.
Just put
Do
them on
not
them
trust
for
you
their
mean to do
little
the same.
pom-poms.
We place Moogles everywhere to make sure that everyone's just a little bit dumber. Otherwise, something weird might happen. Moogles are the true source of darkness in Eorzea.
Free from the burden of choice would be a blessing.
Oh, I want to be a Tonberry.
Oh no.
I want to be Tonberry.
Tonberry Pictomancer.
I want to be a Tonberry. He paints with the
But
blood.
I foresaw that privilege the day I learned that the Gallian Empire was
They're
built by the hand of an
cute.
They are.
They have little knives. I have a plushie.
Did you see the one part where I was going through the, there's a dungeon where you see a King Tonberry?
My grandsire, the former emperor, is of
Yeah, he's got no crown and everything. Little regal robes instead of the monk
So he
outfit.
knows all of
empire
your
capable of
sins.
Oh, he
bringing
knows
about the
everybody's sin.
calamitous change we desire. Would you condemn me for this alliance?
You know, if you
Bowing
just
to the
played
will of these
pacifist, this
shadowy
wouldn't be a
masters,
Nah.
when the prize is true and lasting?
Yes, you cannot pacifist through here, unfortunately.
Why not?
Because even the ways to get, like, experience would still require, like, roundabout killing kind of thing.
They should have a game, like Undertale or something, where you can be pacifist, but like, there's still like a Tonberry type character in it.
That would be
It just
fun.
gets worse the stronger you are, because you only get Sans to totally go through there and kill everybody.
Is Sans a Tonberry?
No.
New game theory.
He's too lazy.
One perfect
He'll
race
only
beneath
kill you
a
if you
single
put in the
standard.
effort to kill literally every living creature in fucking Undertale.
Mm-hmm.
For
I didn't know that. I thought it was just if you do the bad route. And all I got was sadness.
I'm gonna conquer everything so I can use the entire world to kick the Asians' ass. Alright, crazy man. Bet. We thought he was just crazy. Turns out he is, but more crazy. Yeah, so are you. You married a puppet.
I married the hand that's in the puppet's ass.
You want to trigger another half-dozen calamities? You can't be serious.
Have you forgotten how many died? There will be no one left.
This is fine.
Do you truly imagine we would aid you in your bloodletting? It is unthinkable, unconscionable.
This music's not nearly as fun as Solas's music. Also, why are there little, like, techno beeps and boops during it? That's kind of weird.
And what is the alternative? To be as cattle waiting for slaughter? I would have us work together, that we might take fate into our own hands.
God, he's so fucking smug. Ah, they really nailed having an imperious bastard.
But what of the other worlds, your radiance? With every calamity, you obliterate a star and every soul that dwells on it.
And the Asians, we are all but tiny, momentary specks within an indifferent universe. We cannot hope to oppose them until we have been made whole once more.
Oh, I know that every time we do this, we annihilate another planet, but if we annihilate all of them, then we're the only ones that are left, so we become the source. Yikes.
Truly the words of Garlemald's ruler.
What?
The flaws and foibles which you so abhor are what make us who we are. Every nation, even yours, Emperor Varis, is made whole through the combination of these imperfections. The strengths of one compensating for the weaknesses of another.
I bet on the mic it just sounds like I'm over here clipping my toenails.
While it is true that man succumbs all too often to anger and avarice, he may yet
Clip
overcome
something.
his baser instincts through the forming of bonds with others, fostering community and cooperation.
Yeah, sometimes it doesn't even register. You're fine.
For all they know, I could be.
Yeah.
Clipping a shit ton of toenails.
But seek to change them at so dear a
She's,
cost to life.
you're doing the hoof trimming. Fancying up your beak.
Is not fit to govern.
Is that a thing that they can do? Oh no, I don't think they. I don't think they can do that. Because it's like it's a solid growing thing at all times, right?
Yeah, it doesn't actually like shrink or anything. It's just grows to its size and stays there.
We can defeat the Asians in the world. I mean, we did kill a few of them. We've already killed a few by this point. We can kill some more.
It would seem the Alliance is of one mind on this matter.
Go, Power Tater. God, she gets up to like his kneecaps. He could just flip this table and take half the room out.
You Eorzeans never cease to disappoint me.
God.
Though I suppose I have only myself to blame for expecting more from savages.
Savages, barely even human.
This discussion is at an end. I bid you make ready for our next meeting. It will not be at the negotiating table.
So the Asian ancestor, is that the reason why purebred Garleans have the third eye?
If you cut burger with cookie cutters, could you make little cookie cut burgers?
Yeah.
This guy did it with his mom. He cut her up with cookie cutters.
Ah.
Ate her.
Well, that's a whole different thing. did buy us enough time for our allies to arrive. Oh, it's not Asian related? Yeah, I know that the third eye is like any purebred Garlean has a third eye. But I was wondering if that pure blood leads back to the Asian. And we're gonna run out of room for all these banners on all these nations we're collecting at this point. Still gotta get their ass kicked by the Garleans.
What I was expecting from our meeting with the Emperor, but it wasn't that. Still, at least we know now what he's really after.
Aye, a future built on a mountain of bodies. I too want the Asians dead, but not at any cost.
The last of the reinforcements from Dorma arrived not long ago. I pray it will be enough. Given the Emperor's stated goal, this is a battle we can ill afford to lose.
I like how we have, like, cannons and, like, wooden palisades, and the Garleans are gonna show up with fucking mechs and stuff.
Even with combined strength.
We knew from the first that the odds would be against us.
Hmm.
But if there is even the slightest
Yeah,
chance,
I was wondering if they had parted, like, something in the DNA. Interesting.
We must seize it, full stop.
Here.
The two of you are to join an irregular unit and support the main host. I won't bother asking if you're minded to fight.
Oh no, do you think we're ready to fight? Jingles purse at them.
After coming this far, how could I not? And for once, there's no one around to countermand me.
Oh yeah,
Not
good
that
luck,
it was-
Aeon.
not
Enjoy your raid.
But we all know who really make the difference.
Ready to fight some Garleans? I don't know, have you paid me yet? Last standing scion who controls the purse strings.
Might I ask you to accompany the Dorman contingent? They are strangers here, and your presence would do much to raise their spirits.
Nodders, nodders.
We would be honored.
When our people stride out with you in their midst, I dare say the Eorzeans will feel an ilm taller themselves. High spirits have a way of
Ilm is
spreading.
apparently a foot, and Alm is apparently a mile. What's the conversion rate between the two? No idea.
But my duties as field commander will not allow it. I'll leave the front lines in your capable hands.
We're going into battle? Question mark.
Comrades, ready your arms. The hour of battle has come.
Yay, battle!
May the crystal
There's Tater
guide
out
us to
there.
victory.
It's Sephiroth. Oh, good, he's gonna be with us. Awesome. I like Sephiroth. Sephiroth.
Since the others couldn't be here, we'll have to fight twice as hard. If Elvina wakes to find the Imperials have won, I shall never hear the end of it.
Half the Scions ain't even here.
I thought I would be terrified when the fighting started.
Darn. We're still gonna be working at, checks notes, 99% efficiency.
But with you at our side, I can't help feeling everything is going to be alright.
They keep talking up like, oh, with you being here, it's great. I feel like this is the point the cutscene is gonna make me pass out.
Don't you dare leave me alone.
It was at that moment that the Warrior of Light passed out. And everything went bad.
No matter what happens, we have to survive together.
Okay. I like your heels. Why are you wearing heels to the battlefields? I don't know where. The Gimlet Dark. Ah, blessed be. NPCs. Off we go. I don't have to wait in line. Oh. Oh snap, we're in World War One. We're in the trenches. Jeez. We are in the trenches. Holy shit. Oh man. Hmm. Oh yes, house leg. I wonder if I'm gonna find loot chests around here. I like loot. Oh shit, paratroopers! Garlean paratroopers. Wait, if we're fighting in the trenches and I have the Flammenwerfer, does that mean I'm one of the baddies?
Yes.
Awkward. Oh well, I'm being paid.
Don't work no Flammen.
I like my Flammenwerfer.
Don't buff no Flammen.
But I like to
You won't
buff.
be the bad guy.
I like to verf Flammen.
Oh.
It sends a message.
That Flammen can buff?
Yes.
Then you're a bad guy.
Aw, I don't have skulls. There's no little skulls on my outfit.
Don't you have like one of the Buckeyes? You basically look this.
I mean, I do have the Beanpop hat outfit, but I'm not wearing it right now.
Here you are. I see your little outfit.
No, nor am I wearing the skin chocobo currently. I like my chocobo outfit, but I want a better hat for it. I see some people have the chocobo hat that the people that set up the waypoints have, and I want that hat. It's a much better chocobo hat. Because then I'd look like a chocobo Power Ranger. Go Power Ranger. I do have to say, I don't know enough about Kamen Rider to want to get the Kamen Rider stuff, but boy do they have cool stuff. Like, those Kamen belts are neat. Apparently some of the Kamen gear, because like a lot of the other stuff can be used in it, is programmed to do like special like sound files and things for some of the other Kamen pieces if you can like combine them together. And they have like little custom things and everything. Pretty slick. Going through the trenches. Hoping there's no mustard gas. Anything in here? No, no reason for me to go here. Okay. Darn, no loot chest. Oh no! Oh shit, doggos and paratroopers. Anyways. Solution-based problem solving. Flamethrower. Have you tried murder? I hope it snows tomorrow, but I know it will not, because it's Virginia. We don't get no fun. We're just gonna get more cold. It was 22 degrees this morning. Far too cold.
Let us be about it.
Alright, ooh, let's just move a little bit, and then let's just pick at that thing. Let's take out an airplane with the flamethrower. Let's see if we can. Backing up. I saw a meme that was just like the different DPS classes in Final Fantasy, and there was like, Dragoon, stop backflipping off the map, you idiot! And the one for Machinist is just like, the floor is lava, because like almost all the animations for Machinist are like cool kick flips and like do a spin and fire a bunch of bullets and stuff like that. So it's just like, accurate. That looks like something that's going to explode. Here. Yep, sure did. Oh, that's rude. How about you don't? I appreciate that since all of my moves do... Huh. I don't like that. There you go. Since all my moves do that weird thing where, like, you have a lot of animations for it and it keeps you off the ground for a lot of the times, I appreciate that I can use that to cover quite a lot of ground to get out of the way of standing in the stupid. Since I am likely to stand in the stupid fairly regularly.
Out of my way!
I pay attention most of the time, but not always. Okay, so this one's going clockwise. Hey, I paid attention. Neat. No. Ow. I was out of the way for that. I was definitely out of the way for that. No, lasers for my face. Ow.
You shall fall soon enough.
This guy. Let's protect Lord Tank. Somehow, still playing a samurai as a tank. Despite all the laws of Eorzea, samurai can still be a tank in certain situations. Mostly because Kosetsu is awesome. Rivet break.
Let's give them a
Big
show.
damage from Alice. Busted. There's no need. Ooh, loot. Ooh, crap. Darn. Alliance boots of garbage. And not boots for me. Spitting hot fire on the battlefield.
Enough!
Well, this has been an interesting... There we go. It's like, holy crap. This has been a pretty cool little set piece so far. I'm enjoying it. Looking forward to seeing what's at the end of it. Should be fun. Oh. What about teeth?
Got teeth on his helmet.
Acceptable. Wife is a big proponent of teeth. Well-known provider of teeth, my wife. I choose to believe that every doggo here just runs off and is taken care of and given treats afterwards. Man, there sure is a lot of stuff blowing up and all this terrible, terrible gasoline all over the ground. Ooh. Crab tank. Tank. Crab tank. Heck yeah, it's the crab tank. We do like our crab tanks. So they're doing a reprise of the song that's been playing a lot throughout Stormblood. This is supposed to make it seem climactic and have a great build-up and stuff. And it do. Loot? Aw, garbage suit. Aw. Looks like a big old scrum going on down here. Yay. No reinforcements, only flamethrower. Seems kind of odd to have Lise out here fighting, given that she's, you know, the leader of her respective nation. But whatever, it's fine. Ian's out here, so it would be kind of rude to say the same thing. Besides, there's Pippin. Is that furry tot? He has majestic hair, a giant sword, and is a tater, so he's like 3 foot at best. That furry tot! Go this way? Is there any reason to go this way? Is it just here to waste my time? Yes! Okay. Well, that sounds fun! Alright, anyways. Oh shit, it's a crab! Wait, no, it's a scorpion! That's larger than a crab. Let's put some stuff in. Ooh, that seems bad. We should go back out from that. I do find it funny when you see like some dude with like metal armor and an axe, and he's just squared up against like a mech walker. He's like, okay. But like, you know, arguably the Garleans don't have magic or don't have much magic, so that's what they have the Magitech for. Put them on par. In theory. Ooh, red. Is this motorcycle named Prometheus? Awesome. snap! Fire! Rude. What? A motorcycle named Prometheus uses fire? How dare! Flash is rude. I think you might be coming from that direction. Cool. Okay, there it is. Unbreakable ceramic drill. Really?
Forward!
We
Forward!
are fighting because. Well, this is going to hurt. Here. Aww. Rude. Wasted my flamming perfect. Flash pants up. How's everybody scattered? Wow. I'm sure glad that I took damage for being out of that. Sick game. Nah, this is fucking cool design. Enjoying this quite a lot. This is a very neat design. This is an interesting fight.
Let's give them a show.
Alright. Almost done with this fight. I'm gonna fight the Emperor as the last battle. That sure would be neat. Wait, nope. Didn't hit us. He died. Awesome. It sure is a neat battle. Hey, look, it's Thornberg, and not Elsa. She has a name, I just don't care. Honestly, I saw a post that was just like, I don't care for this character, but I will look at you funny if you say you hate them. And I agree. Not Elsa is just kind of there. She doesn't really do anything to be like mad or offended by. So anybody who actively hates her, y'all kind of weird. Just like kicking the stupid dog. Like, the dog is stupid. It's not doing anything. Just leave it alone. I don't really care for her as a character. She's kind of just boring more than anything. So, I don't even... She doesn't even deserve getting worked up to being mad at her. Are you almost? Oh. I keep wanting to say Horgravon, but I don't have a thing to work up to that pun. I'll have to workshop that later. You need help with anything, big? Alright. Oh, that's big. That'll receive a great deal of firepower. This is going relatively quickly. Arrive at the provisional Imperial landing. drive them back into their airships. Whoop. Just gonna speed up a little bit there.
You shall fall soon enough.
I got like 5 minutes. Okay. I would like to loot that chest. You rude jerks. They knew what they were doing. Put the treasure chest here at the end of the hall. They can't not come down this way. Set off literally every trap ever.
Or Grandma don't have no nips.
He ain't Horgreymon. There we go. Now I got to use it.
Horgreymon!
Thank you. I thought of that, but I had to workshop how to use it. Thank you. You love me. Oh, another thing I don't use because I'm not a tank. Oh, Avenger, that means it's one of those monkey mechs. It is! Return to monkey.
No monkey ball.
Oh. One.
As one!
Oh snap, it's everybody. Here to wreck face. Neat. Didn't need the help, but we appreciate it nonetheless. Oh, that's a big one. Here. Oh, tank by tank. Could you please do your tank thing?
Out of my way!
Bullet. Now everything is dead. Machinist theme song. I appreciate that in canon they didn't hand wave away how you keep doing all the bullets and stuff. It's like, no, we have magic.
Enough!
That thing over there just creates the bullets for you. That's why you have your silly fanny pack. Otherwise, you'd have to carry around, 500 pounds of bullet. Because you use a lot of bullet while you do things. Oh. Haha, I made it. I really didn't want to fail this stupid thing this far in. To ward off such a powerful attack. Was it though? Was it? Oh! This one's for you, Papalino. Bonk. You punched it, but good. Okay, well, we get our loot chest on the way to the top. What loot do you offer us? Garbage! Oh well. It's fun time tickets with the twin snakes. Look at all the paratroopers coming in. It's pretty cool. Yeah, but what big battle do we fight? Ah, yeah! Perfectly symmetrical bitches! And there's no voice. Really, cutscene? Really? I want to hear what they sound like. Well, that's just garbage. Cool, though. Yeet. Oh. Plate armor has been enhanced. Ooh. Ooh, not gonna be in that one. Oh, those are bombs. Oh, wrong way. I lived. I'm not gonna live. No, no. Rude. I got bumped the wrong way and then just kept getting hit over and over again. Oh, wow. Oh, yeah, shortcut. Halfway through the freaking map. Boo. Alright, time for the walk of shame. Alright, let's try that again. Oh, you know. That will help. Yeet. Alright, we've almost got this one down, I think. That would say angry salamander. Oh, it does. Oh, I did it. Okay. Nice.
Alright, so I post where someone took, you know how everyone's been debating about, like, the, filters that was on, like, Sailor Moon and stuff?
Mm-hmm.
Back in the first movie, we were discussing stuff. Someone actually, like, did that kind of filter on, Dungeon Mechi.
Mm-hmm.
And in my opinion, it looked better. Because digital coloring is very bright.
Yeah.
You can't get very dark with digital coloring. It just kind of like toned down the brightness a little, which was nice. It was nice.
Kind of softened everything.
Was a little softer. Everything was a little quieter. It was just nice.
Makes sense. You know, I understand that that's because the masters for them faded, the actual film that they're on. So I do understand that was not intended, but it does add a certain very distinct look to it. So I don't begrudge the people that like the people that like that specifically, but they've stated not correct. So
I kind of prefer it.
Mm-hmm.
I do know that earlier cartoons and stuff, especially ones made for TV like Sailor Moon, were designed with the idea that they would be on TV, and the quality and stuff was done intentionally for that. So I wouldn't 100% discount them actually knowing what they were doing.
Yeah.
Knowing they would eventually look like that. Just like how the pixelation on like SNES games and stuff looks better on a CRT TV.
Yeah. That would make a lot of sense if they'd planned for, it to fade in a specific way as opposed to just fading because it faded. Did I get to hear their voice, or is the cutscene still worked? Yep. Oh well. Literal flashbang.
I do have a bit of a pet peeve with how bright some current gen anime are.
Yeah.
It works good for some. Like Lucky Star was done in digital coloring. Lucky Star is very bright. And for like comedies and stuff, or even like pastel-y stuff, actually do look good digitally. But things like horror, and I would argue some of the pastel stuff could also use a bit of a tone down.
Yeah, because
it's just also bright.
I think that it should be in service to the story and not just everything is eye gouging.
It honestly, I hate to say this, it makes things kind of look cheap to me.
Yeah,
maybe
fair.
It's because I grew up in a time where the cheap stuff was really quick Photoshop or Flash stuff with gradients.
Yeah, and it was always very
as,
bright.
The covers for movies that were traditionally cel shaded, and they always looked a little cheap to me. Same with comics. I hate it when comics where they have line work, but then just airbrushed gradients. The airbrushing pisses me off, and it looks so unnatural compared to the line
tactical
work.
withdrawal, perhaps?
And that's technically higher tech than, say,
we should give chase.
Doing just chromatic aberration and stuff like that.
Imagine the
but that looks better. It just feels like we can do this, so we do.
Yeah.
It's like this is the highest tech way to do it, or I don't know if it'd be faster necessarily. It might be, but this is the fastest and best way to do this, so we're gonna do it the fastest and best way when the fastest and best way is not always the way to do it.
Yeah. Because it's more about just doing it as opposed to doing it for a reason. Doing it for artistic preference kind of thing.
Some of the anime can work with it, but I still think some would be better with just a little bit of a filter.
Well, there goes how they say. Last tempered standing. Hit me.
Oh no. Don't tell me. Are you alright?
Daughters.
Quickly,
Alas.
we must get her back
I'm
to
the last
the of our eastern allies, we passed the first test. Our line is unbroken, somehow. It is in good hands over the infirmary. Begins to complete the examination. It's finished. She's locked in slumber without any outward cause. Yep. All knocked out.
Paul, look at this Tokusatsu woman.
I'm interested.
Look at her empty ass eyes.
Okay.
Her name's Mighty Lady.
Yeah, it's mighty something.
She's got no eyes, Paul.
But one blinked. Why does she have no eyes, but she has eyelids? Why does the helmet blink?
Freak you out.
Mm-hmm. Can the rising strength? Can the blinded saga to feel you? Oh, you know how I told you about the one guy had like kind of the updated version of the ear control thing to make his fursuit ears?
I saw him in my feed.
Yeah. So people took an opportunity to talk about technology and how like some stuff will get randomly worked on, kind of thing. And one of the things it talked about was that the first steam engine was actually made by a guy to turn his doner kebab, the rotary, the rotisserie on it.
Yeah.
So the first steam engine was designed to turn a fucking rotisserie and didn't get invented till a long time after that.
That makes sense, because in ancient Greece, they actually did technically have the steam engine, but it was just a thing that spun. It was to be like, ooh.
Yeah.
And they didn't really, as far as we know, use it for any actual thing. It's just, look, a thing can spin.
I've got another message from Marco. Apologies. Come see what Sills for. We have time to spare. Okay. We do have time to spare because I want to do a side quest. Kind of weird that there's a side quest there for that. Especially because it didn't seem like it was a side quest. It just seems like it's a side quest. Which, that's a sentence, but, Central Tunnel and do. There we go. I'm not going to hold off. But yeah, so it was funny because I was reading about that, and like, they're not wrong. The fact that like, it's, a apparently significantly upgraded version of those ears that I had during the con. And you can see that it measures like heart rate, it measures a bunch of different stats.
I'm fucking amazed it took them this long to do it.
Well, apparently it's like one guy.
Yeah, but that was already a product, so...
That one
Why
was.
didn't furries, work that into something already, honestly? Especially the tech nerds.
Because that one wasn't really, it didn't really measure a lot. It was really more just like your pulse kind of thing. So it was really kind of like, it was a parlor trick, but wasn't terribly useful.
Yeah, but furries wouldn't eat that shit up.
Oh, they did. They sold a ton of those during cons.
Yeah.
But this newer thing that he's using is a lot more sensitive and can pick up a lot more stuff as far as like wireless monitoring. And it's much more useful, and it's still like, I'm not sure if it's up to par with like one of the actual, what they call invasive ones, where it have to be drilled into your skull. But it doesn't require you to.
Want that.
Yeah, it doesn't require you to drill into your skull.
Sorry, I don't really want something drilled into my skull.
Mm-hmm.
I don't see why that's even something I should consider.
Compared to elongated muskrat, most people don't want to drill into their dome yet because we don't trust anything that would be put in.
I do not want something drilled into my skull, and I do not think I'm weird for not wanting that.
Yeah, no, I don't think you are.
In fact, I think I'm correct on this.
I don't think anybody's thinking that's a good thing quite yet. Because we don't trust it. Because we shouldn't.
Especially on something like you.
Ain't that the truth? But yeah, so it's apparently a lot more useful and a lot more sensitive, so it can pick up a lot of stuff. And one of the things I saw, one of the clips was showing like what it was picking up kind of thing. So it was picking up like pulse and several different things, and being used to then tag those things that it was picking up to certain things like movement of the ears and blah blah blah. And since it's one guy working on it kind of thing, like I didn't expect it to get working quite so quickly, but apparently it's pretty slick. You know what's funny? The other thing that the guy worked on is we're not gonna call it a sex toy because you could use it for not sex, but
how would you use it for sex?
Well, the other thing the guy worked on is a wireless zappy device that you can use over the internet.
Oh, that's kind of cool, I guess.
Uh-huh.
Don't they just have... You can, like, get Bluetooth-controlled vibrators and shit. Just do that.
Basically, that's what it is. Yeah. It has Twitch integration. Because the guy's a Twitch streamer. The furry what makes all this stuff.
Is that Twitch legal? Nothing's showing.
Nothing's showing, especially because that guy has a VTuber. So nothing's showing, and they're just tasering him when he over and over.
Bro, if I were him, I would just say I have this integrated, and then just make like noises every time I see the alert.
It was pretty funny. He had it set up so like when people donated bits, if they had the word zap in it, he would get tasered because that was the like thing it was picking up for it.
Basically shot collared and stuff.
And like there was a because one of the things he was doing, he had like a hand cam so you could see his hands while he was doing stuff, and he would get fucking like he'd jerk his hands away every time he was getting tasered.
Bro, I'll tell y'all I have something hooked up to me right the fuck now if you say zap. Like, give me bits, say zap, I'll make a noise. Go ahead, fuck. Something like that, I don't fucking know. I'm trying to build dog kits over here like a real adult. That'll be a funny clip. Plugged into the stuff.
Boo doo boo boo boo. Because it just stopped to offer employment under the legies, the bank was less charitable in its treatment of staff. Contrary to its full support of the refugee cause, aggressive pursuit cost-cutting measures led to unconscionably long shifts and drastically reduced wages. That helicopter was quite low, dang.
Oh, give me the code.
Alright, 218-163.
I'm gonna put that.
Don't mind the interest of man as he spews money from his backside 3 times a day. If your word is true, I'm not able to believe offering this out of the kindness of your heart. Oh no, I'm not putting it out of the kindness of my heart. I'm doing it because I'm making money. So I begin to make it solitary. Nay, as every single venture assists with the Mirage Trust, which I have people rightfully regard with caution. Where to grow and prosper would only be the support of our Alamigan residents. My man who commands the world, respect and loyalty. If you vouch for us, then others will listen. Precedent is why I descend from my golden chamber pot to see you in person. Yeah, you can't promise folk the stars, expect them to take you at your word. I want it in writing. There you go. Good man. You can unite in a common cause, bargaining as one. Interesting. In principle, I have no objection. Be joining us at the bank then. Yay! First union man in the monetarist cult. Fuck them. Take their money and keep your shirt off. Yay. I like this. We've introduced a union to Alamiga. Okay, that was just a fun little side diversion. Okay. Alright. Oh, back we go. More do beer.
I'm having trouble doing shares on this too. It is my youth level, but it still work with run.
Where's Mr. Now we have to tell him that yet another scion has passed the scout. Y'all just need to take proper naps. With you too, for that matter. Archon's mission remains unchanged. That's the Speak, Coltnet, Creel, and Master Matoya can explore every possible avenue. All's not lost. You're still hale and whole after all. Yeah, sure. Dollars. Money. Yeah, money. Getting money for finishing the quest. Screech. Alright. Final Fantasy, are you there? You there, buddy? Nope. Well, that's our second crash for the night. Yeah. It's getting more unstable than usual. I'll have to do the file check again after tonight's stream. I look forward to whenever Dawn Trail comes out and they do all their big updates, so hopefully I can go back to running it in proper mode instead of downgraded mode. Because proper mode at least was a lot more stable. Just didn't trust it because when it did crash it would do the try to nuke your graphics card thing. And I don't want to deal with that. We're trying to move this year, so I don't want to deal with my graphics card going sideways. Okay, thanks. Let's stretch. Alright, let's try that again. Oh, okay, so... There it goes. Okay. Are we good? Good this time? There we go.
You can hear my clips in the background.
Yeah, sometimes. It depends on if I'm like already talking at the time, because otherwise it doesn't activate the mic, but if the mic's already active, you can sometimes hear it. Fake Xenos. Dun, 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 dun. Oh wait, no, this might be... Yeah, this is fake Xenos. This is a rotary katana holder. Achievement. What is it good for? Absolutely nothing.
I ended this with I'm trying to build model kits over here like a real adult. That's mature melody.
I think it's pretty funny. Apologies for the intrusion. I was told Alpha not have been brought here and I wish to see if he can improved. Oh, he cleaned up nice. They put this nerd in leathers and a skirt. Approved. should by the time we attempt to bear that. We'll seem a small price to pay if it helps prevent this conflict. Daughters. Oh, she messed up and all. Well, he's unconscious. Yeah, of course she did. Half another return, soon we'll arrive to visit him, poor lad. Pains me to see him thus, but I take solace in the knowledge he's safe and well cared for. I know not how I came to be so afflicted, but I pray a cure will be found soon. I'm related. You're interested to know that I traveled here in the company of another acquaintance of yours. Rare. It's my return to North Silverton, and I'll be certainly glad to see you. Right? Yeah, well, let's just run out here. Let's go. Bird up. Yeah, it looks like Sid's airship. You would not come. Well, I have to. It's part of the main storyline. You should have called me. Hi, Sid. Maybe that missing soul is exactly my field of expertise. As me have surmised, I heard about Sir Garland growing up in Garlemald. Indeed, it is one of the long source of inspiration to me. Nerd. Most Garland's a sexy trader that he turned his back on his country. We consider him revolutionary, a man willing to defy the Empire's dreams of subjugation. These revolutionaries are the term best reserved for my work. He says I'm humbled to find myself in such distinguished company. Nerd. We heard from Robin that he ran into old friend of the barn. Is it true? This guy still lives? Eh, apparently. Like most of I never had the privilege of seeing the goddess without his mask. I think I walked halfway across the burn in the presence of the Black Wolf. He claimed to have severed ties with the Empire to hunt Asians. After assembling at the Praetorium, one would think he'd have the good sense to stay dead. Rude. But Alden also spoke of the alliance meeting with the Emperor. Though still unable to believe they told us. Did his reasons really claim that Common was founded by Asians? Nodders. This is madness. The very notion is absurd. Every fiber being rails against it. Yeah, awkward, isn't it? For all the Empire's crimes, even I did not suspect. Had I known, I would have left a lot sooner. On the Varis as well. Hiring works, so spare no effort. Severu's wall is a good start. We could do more, and we will. Freedom through technology. A message for the only person that does work around here. Back to Alamega. Nodders. I tried to tempt you right aboard the Excelsior. It's way faster to hop on side. I'll personally apologize. Alright. Sweet airship ride. On the Nerd 3.0, I mean the Excelsior. So every time you board my airship, you seem to be hurling headlong into danger. No one's invincible, not even you, so take care of yourself out there. Eh? That's the fact of cautions by I see a chart among them, alright? Alright. I think. Despite the apparent urgency, the first inside is inclined to wait your signal. Are you ready? That seems suspicious. Baba. Several cutscenes displayed in sequence. Alright, it's gonna be one of those days.
There have been several skirmishes along the border, but as yet neither side has delivered a decisive blow. We had long assumed that the Garleans would overwhelm us in a straight fight, but we seem to be gaining ground, albeit slowly.
Oh, because Xenos hasn't started doing anything.
The most likely explanation is that they have yet to commit all their forces. Still, we're winning, and our latest intelligence suggests the Emperor has retreated back to Garlemald. In light of this, we're considering launching an offensive with the aim of pushing the front line forward and giving ourselves some room to breathe.
Alright, bet.
Commander, the Imperials. They've broken through our defenses to the east.
Rude.
What?
Our scouts say their forces are being led by Lord Xenos.
Ah, there he is.
Lord Heon and Commander Hext have taken their troops to provide support, but we don't know how long they can hold out.
So, they've been biding their time, waiting for his arrival, have they?
Well, seemed like a good plan, apparently.
Very well. Send word to our allies, requesting reinforcements for the front line.
Right, well, this is in cutscene mode. I'm going to do some stretchies for my legs, since I've been sitting for a hot minute.
Should the worst come to the worst, I may need to enter the fray myself. But what of you? Do you still have the strength to fight?
Sentai maid.
There they are.
Ah, cute.
Obliged.
I love it.
Choice,
That's adorable.
Over 100 soldiers.
I'm gonna look for it. Sorry, I was off place.
3. Oh no, headache. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. If I was better at remembering what the voices would sound like, I would say that sounded like the dude with the axe from before, from the other world. I don't remember, though.
Are you sure you're in a fit state to do this?
It's fine, probably.
May Ralga grant us strength.
There we go.
Give 'em hell, lass. I, for my part, will defend this place to my dying breath.
Yeah, maybe don't do that. You've already lost an arm, buddy. Sephiroth would be sad if you died. So would Tater, for that matter. Meanwhile, at the border of Alamigo. Here, in another cutscene. Dorian. Rotary ass katana holster, I love it. Oh, it's combat music. Am I gonna be playing as one of them? Oh, sure. There's an attack. Damage over time. Crushes the target. That heals me.
Ready?
I don't know what I'm doing.
This one's for you, Ada.
Oh, that's blue. That's okay.
One of the reasons that Kamen Rider movie we liked so much looked so retro was because it was actually shot on retro digital cameras.
Fun. I did appreciate that they put a lot of work into making it look.
Yeah, I don't even watch Sentai, and I was like, that looks like fucking Sentai.
Yeah.
But with a lot more fucking blood.
Like Sentai, but with budget. Ooh, that hurt a lot. I may die to this gravity. Air. Oh, wait. Look upon the sword.
Here it comes.
Oh, I was pushed out. Neat.
The weave of a shinobi's power.
Ninja move.
My forebears.
A little bit of fun.
Attack Lisa. Ooh. We did a thing. Neat. I like that over this entire fight we have done such a pathetically minimal amount of damage to it. Because even though this is a fake one, it's still really like, it's still his body, I guess. So he's still pretty cool. It's not the same though. There we go. Just one-handing him down like a boss. You giddy no. Slap. Oh wow. Whack. Right in the face. Rude. Damn you! Flashbang. Oops. All dead. Even he had
magic with a Garlean body. That's hardly fair.
Jeez.
Still, he must be stopped, no matter the cost.
appreciate the commitment to the bit. And just like slow walking through everything that comes his way. You gotta have that Darth Vader move going. Bean Pope, it's you!
Ah, bringer of light. It has been too long.
I broke one of your katanas on my face. Don't do that again. That hurt.
No words to mark our reunion? So be it. Equilibrium must be restored, and only your death will redress the balance.
It's fine, probably. I should have died a few times. Flash me. In this coming battle, you will fight as yourself. Well, I hope so. Be a little weird otherwise. Don't throw your little dinky magic at me, rude. Lost my food lore office, of course I did. You stop having literally all of the darkness circles everywhere constantly. I'd like to be able to just do something. There's Contravity. There. And take some hits. There we go. Rude. Aha, just barely. Sweet. I wonder how hard or easy this fight is, depending on who you're playing as. Like, do some things have it much harder to do this fight? Much easier? Whoop! Rude. Okay. Got it. Okay. Okay. Survive that part. Second wind, make sure we're a little bit better off.
I think whoever made ditching
You think? I don't know, what's her name, the fox lady. She got big old feet. You might be onto something there, wife. Ow. Shoot. I got hit paralysis on that. That's garbage. Oh, that's gonna hurt. Nope. I got it. Fast as fast can be. Uh-oh. No, 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 no. Still fine. Alright, let's do the ring around the darkness, and then should finish him off. Got him. Nice. And there he goes. And boom goes the dynamite. I have defeated the fake. For now. Oh, there he goes. How very rude. That's just cheating.
Your mother chose her champion well. Yet, for all your strength, you will still fail.
Yeah, I'm not technically a cheating Asian like you. Ah, rude.
I beseech you.
Kind of a bad choice of timing on this one.
Someone calls to you. Too late, alas.
We're gonna get saved by the Black Wolf? That'd be neat. Or is he just gonna break the katana on me again? Oh. Rude. Whoops. Awkward. 1, 2, 3, 4, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 12, 13?
At last, I found you.
Ah. Who's this dude?
Please, there's no cause for alarm.
I mean, I was kind of in the middle of a really important thing.
Though, I confess, this is not where I had intended to meet.
6, 8, 9.
The place of our meeting is of no consequence, like the war you wage. Win or lose, the path you walk leads only to oblivion.
Awkward.
The better path leads you here, to me. I have need of your strength.
And who are you?
I'm afraid such questions will have to wait. We have precious little time, and your work is not yet done.
Well, yes, you did take me out of the battle right before I got hit in the face with a katana, so...
Go to the Crystal Tower. I have left something for you near its base. It will serve as a beacon of sorts, one which I pray will help you on your journey.
Journey to the unknown.
All you need do is find it. I will take care of the rest.
I think right now I need to live. That seems to be the important thing. What with the katana coming at my face.
Soon, we will throw wide the gates. And the path to the first will be yours to walk at last.
Ominous. Flashbang. Oh, I didn't die. Hey, it's Amric.
You're awake. Thank heavens.
Apparently. How did I not die to Katana to face?
I see you recall that much, at least.
Yes, I almost died to Katana to face, and now I'm here. Please explain.
In the midst of your duel, it is said you faltered, and that the Crown Prince seized the opportunity to deliver a mortal blow. Yet before his blade could find its mark, he was distracted by the arrival of a second adversary who bore you away from the battlefield and into the hands of our chirurgeons.
I hate how they pronounce chirurgeons.
Lest you wonder, he left before you awoke. As is his wont.
Hey! Estinian!
Estinian never was one for emotional farewells.
They just freaking land on Xenos with a spear and then jump away.
Though Xenos bested all before him, the battle clearly took its toll, for he retreated shortly after your rescue. Seeing this, the remaining Imperial forces decided discretion was the better part of valor and pulled back, allowing us to re-establish our position.
Yay!
We have since received word of renewed unrest in the provinces, doubtless inspired by the efforts of the Eorzean Alliance and our Far Eastern allies.
Yay, I helped.
Nor does the good news end there. We have also come into possession of intelligence suggesting unrest within the Imperial Court. This would certainly explain why both the Emperor and Lord Xenos appear to have abandoned the fight.
Good. We've messed everything up. On purpose.
A ray of hope in these dark times. Yet to awake, I'm afraid. But please, concentrate on your own recovery for now.
Boo.
You have carried the hopes of some half-dozen nations, and we are all eternally grateful for your efforts. But no one is without their limits, not even you.
I mean, they do have healing magic.
Us, my friend. You have earned your rest.
Why not just use healing magic? What rest do I need?
But before I forget, I was asked to deliver a message as soon as you awoke. A reminder that you are not alone, though many of your allies have fallen. When you are well and rested, you are to return home, where friends will be waiting for you.
Oh snap, a Moogle? What friends?
Now,
all of my main character friends are unconscious.
May we meet again soon, under happier circumstances.
Okay. Did we make it? Are we out of the cutscenes for now? Yes. No. Darn it. This is surprise. I thought you could find to bed. Hey, it's that guy. And collapse in the field, I confess I feel the worst. Yay. History suggests we have a fighting chance. Speaking of fighting, you'd be surprised to hear the war's effects have already felt here in Ishgard. In anticipation of need reinforcements, our Toriel will soon be departing the front lines with a contingent of our finest knights. I would advise you to stay until your strength's return, but I know that you won't. I won't. Food, a healing potion, and out I go. You're already on your way to your next destination. Yes. Light hope shall ever guide our steps. Press on where we must. Farewell. Yay. Alright. So let's go to where we need to go. Yeah. And then that will be it for the night. We've made it through the big battle. We have fought against not Xenos. And I served my time for the night. So, on that note, thank you all for coming. And I will see y'all next time. Bye-bye now.